No, I think they have, bro.
And Leps.
In the house.
Bro, there's probably like 3 in my neighborhood alone.
Probably.
We're live.
Ultraverse.
First, well, we'll start off with a major announcement.
Major
announcement, and I gotta edit this. Benchmark it. I gotta edit this because we got other shit on wax. But Leps 27 here has become an official. Let me try that again.
Yeah!
Leps 27 is an official third host now.
Woo woo!
All right, he's like the third leg.
Hey
yo!
Hey yo!
Like a baby's arm holding an apple. Hey yo!
Oh shit!
So just wanted to throw that out there.
Leps could give you the mushroom tattoo with that description.
Hey yo!
Let's not get Joe mad, you know, because I was not a PG. But that's not that. Yeah. Yeah.
Probably won't even go there.
Yeah, he probably won't, but there's something to do. Because I mentioned the mushroom tattoo to Trip, and he immediately knew.
We got Silverback in the house too, but
Yo.
But
what?
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
Oh, he's talking shit. I like it.
Well,
what,
I love it.
motherfucker?
I love it.
I love it. Silverback's usually a little quiet.
I am a little quiet.
A little quiet. It's alright.
It's all good. That's how he is in real life.
That's how
too,
he is.
though.
That's
Like,
how he is.
He's staying true to himself.
Yeah, we had that pause real quick, just to reiterate. You know, this is to not throw no one off. We ought to still continue our shits.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joe.
Yeah.
Benchmark.
I love it.
Getting back to the spirituality.
Okay.
So that's the real focus of this episode. Even though we're benchmarking shit.
That was our mission statement for the last file, but
Yes.
you know, we went off on a little bit of a tangent.
Because we got hotted.
Yeah.
One of our 9 to 5 compadres hotted us.
Fucking rat.
Oh, speaking of the 9 to 5 or whatever, our boy fucking Daniel, we have a problem. Sat there and said that at the 9 to 5,
He has a lot of problems.
Yeah. That at the 9 to 5, I'm probably the funniest guy out here.
He
So,
did
you know what
say
I mean?
that. And
So I was like, yeah, I saw Trip's face
see
or
him
whatever.
cringe?
Yeah, he cringed, bro. It was like, I didn't even want to look over to see like his reaction to it. I was like, bro, you're gonna rile him up.
Yo,
Relax.
but you know what's funny? Remember I told you about the story about my boy who like got me like, you know.
Oh, that guy. Fuck that guy.
Who got
but yeah.
me disenfranchised a little bit with this shit. From Florida as well. So maybe you just like funny to Florida people, you know?
Bro, but that's
Floridians.
that to me.
Does Porkchop laugh at your shit?
I know, but
Porkchop laughs a lot.
he does, bro. But
Yeah,
like
he
you know, what I
laughs
mean?
at random.
kill
Yeah,
somebody.
the first thing that he should be laughing at is when he looks in the mirror. But that's separate and apart.
Hey.
But Florida people, right, are some of my favorite people in the world, though, bro. Because you know,
True.
we've mentioned it on other episodes where, like, regardless of where you're from, whatever nationality, background, hue, tone, whatever other BS colorism people use to, like, you know, just separate humans from each other. Florida people are like their own shit. Like, you know what I mean? No matter what they look like, they're just on some other wavelength. Like, they're pretty wild. No matter what the fuck they look like.
Yeah, they're on some shit like that.
Always. Because think about even with Porkchop, where he's like on the other end of the spectrum or whatever, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild how, you know, how much of a giant man baby he is. Like, you know what I mean? But it's still wild. You know what I mean?
Baby rhino just running around like
Benchmark,
running
yeah, that's
into
for
shit.
man baby.
Benchmark. Baby rhino.
Baby hippo.
Go back to spirituality because you know what I mean.
Yeah,
let's go back.
Is
Let's go back to
we
spirituality.
can't. We gotta aim for higher.
higher
than
standards,
fucking mess with Porkchop or whatever.
Yeah.
What else, guys? Let's benchmark it. Let's do one of our new skits now. Let's do the haters. Was it what we called it?
I don't know if it was that same route that we went or
Remember?
named it. Yeah.
What were we saying?
It was something, you know, because we always speak in verse or whatever, or like in rhyme. It was something that was like a little bit more catchy than when he said, like, it just flowed better, but.
I gotta cue in the game show music.
I definitely remember that.
Game show music.
Game show music.
And then
that
we called it something. We called it
No, we were just trolling it. We were just the whole concept
like
of
idea.
hating.
We're just coming up with ideas
and really trolling them and be like, oh, you know, like I guess that's probably why he meant it like on a weekly, because it's so prevalent in just society as it is that I was like, we should we should make a mention. That's what it was. It was along those lines. We should make mention to shout out all of those that don't support. Because right now is a good also benchmark at the 25-minute mark to remind people to subscribe and share. But then also for the haters that don't, fuck you. You know what I mean? Then don't listen. You know what I mean? So there's also that too. Think it out now because
I'll go first. Hawaii haters, because when I look at the map of all the blips that we got people listening, 0 Hawaii listeners. So haters, okay? Everyone from Hawaii, and I'm not worried because they're not gonna hear this anyway.
Yeah, they don't support anyway. So yeah.
Sorry, Joe.
Yeah.
There's plenty at the 9 to 5.
Oh yeah.
Bro, this is the point where I asked them how I taste because I don't get it. I don't understand the angle. I appreciate the compliment, but in most cases I'm not interested. You know what I mean? And it seems like
that's the confusion again.
Yeah, but I'm getting attacked by all kinds of anybody killers, bro, and it just makes no sense.
That's common play nowadays.
We live in New York, but you know you can't root for the Yankees and the Mets. You know, or can you?
Nice. You gotta pick a team. That's true.
Yeah, and stick with one. Like, what happened to like that loyalty? Even with that, bro. Like, you know, follow through.
Benchmark.
Maybe benchmark at the 27-minute mark.
No,
maybe Leps 27 wakes the fuck up for a second time. For his hockey brain, let the Zamboni come through, and then, you know...
He knows a lot of shit.
We'll get a fucking...
About hockey, believe it or not. This guy.
Yeah.
Bro, can you still do that? Like, wasn't that like a thing that people used to like rent out the rink and then just like ride the Zamboni or whatever? Like, I think I seen shit like that on fucking shows or whatever.
When the owner comes through, they usually like, you know, skate behind it or in front of it, fuck around.
I seen a Zamboni recently, my daughter's birthday party, because we went ice skating. The Zamboni came out. And I was
Yo, man, funny.
I actually took a picture of it.
Did you see he slammed the boards by mistake?
No.
Somebody was trying to talk to him, one of the workers. Fucking, you know, when they cut it close. Bang! I shit my pants. I'm like, yo, that did not just happen.
I gotta check my phone, but I'm pretty sure I took some selfies of the Zamboni. Just to show my daughters. I'm like, this is the Zamboni.
Yeah.
They're like, what is that? Because they were asking, why is there like a truck on the... I'm like, they're fixing the ice.
Museum mode. You know why it's called a Zamboni?
Frank J. Zamboni invented the ice resurfacing machine that bears his name to this day. Inducted into the NHL Hall of Fame 2007. We remember you.
Zamboni.
Like if he's
whoever he was a paisan though.
Yeah.
Alright.
How would one even fucking figure that out? Just funny. He's like, yeah, I know a couple Zambonis. That's something that if somebody doesn't watch hockey, bro, and you call them that, be like, yo, watch your mouth, you Zamboni. They'll get offended, bro, and not even know it.
What you call
it just
me?
sounds nonsensical. Yeah, it just sounds nonsensical.
Zamboni.
Fuck over here.
Yeah, what you say?
I don't know what the fuck that means, but I don't like it. Sorry, Joe. So when I hang out with Make It Nice, you know, he just, you know.
Yeah, bring out the best and the worst. That reminds me too, because they were like, "Oh, what's Brooklyn like?" I was like, "It's the best and the worst at the same time." I was like, I experienced the best, and I'm only a phone call away from the worst. So maybe there's that.
You know what that reminds me of as well? To subscribe and share.
Yeah. Don't be a douche like Daniel. We have a problem.
Don't be a douche like anyone from Hawaii.
and that's a good way till we figure it out. But that's a good way for the haters and underestimators and the non-appreciators and all you other subpars and single-celled organisms and amoebas.
Nice.
That's just my rant.
I like
Lately,
it.
I've been referencing people at the 9 to 5 like that, and they're like, "Wow, this guy really, you know, he's really diminishing us."
Viruses.
Yeah. So these variants.
The variant.
They're like, "Yo, why you call you Make It Nice?" And I'm like, "Cause I'm not nice." I was like, "I have to do my darndest to try to make it nice."
I like that. And again, and this is how we bring it all back. Again, is that inner self, always working on our inner self, right? Because even Make It Nice needs to make it nice.
Yeah.
So that's the message here.
I have to constantly at times remind myself. I'm getting better at it. That's why I feel that I have improved as a human being, even since because we mentioned that this is like the transcript of our fucking friendship and everything. If as we see it through, but I think if you listen to us as we go, besides like for those that really do support, you kind of do see the difference. You see not only the flow of it, because there's some that have always given us feedback because we ask for the feedback as to how we sound and everything, but I just mean like overall as far as like even like the feeling and the tone or whatever, because like one of our favorite episodes, about the mind being agitated or whatever, like you could hear the actual frustration on wax in the past.
Absolutely.
That would then spill out into our normal conversations and mess up Leps 27's naps because he's there watching us argue about shit. So
I'm down. Benchmark.
more Z's.
Not bad.
Right?
A little bit.
Three just Z's.
It's past midnight, guys. It is past midnight.
Just turned.
Oh, just
Yeah.
turned?
Yeah,
Just
just
turned.
turned.
Oh.
Just turned.
Cute.
Yeah, my son's not sleeping. It's been rough.
Sleep. What is that?
Exactly.
That's a serious question. What is that? I get probably
Crazy.
5 hours interrupted daily.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
yeah.
vertically challenged.
If I'm lucky, I get
When
five.
we came from the 9 to 5 yesterday.
That's a lot for you.
yeah.
Right?
That's
Yeah. 2 a.m. wakes up when I got home.
You
2
woke
2:30. Well, I woke him up by mistake. Woke me up at 5.
3 hours.
Yeah, and then we were just like
Listen, and like most of our listeners, I would guess, assume are adults. Adult life is rough. You don't sleep much.
yeah,
So
yeah.
take advantage when you're young because
Yeah, if you don't have kids yet, sleep and take
yeah,
advantage.
because I've been in your shoes, Silverback, with the
The
daddy
overnight
daycare, the
and
daddy daycare stuff.
daycare.
It's just rough, man.
And naps.
Sleeping like just falling asleep, like
You only
passing
nap
out,
when they
sitting
nap.
there.
Yeah, when they because even when I was still with the Blue Lions mom, it would be the same thing. If I had to ever cover, the duties as far as like being the only parent there, it'd be for the most part I would sleep when she slept and try my best to like kind of put that in sync, which is difficult. And even till this day, she'll still wake up before me, and then sometimes I can't sleep, and then she'll fall asleep sooner than I do or earlier in the night, and I won't go to knowing that I'm gonna pay for it later, but I won't go to sleep till like 3 or 4 hours after the fact. So then she'll be there up and early, brighter than I would expect or normally have to.
Yeah, sleep thing is another challenge in life. Besides the confusion, sleeplessness is another challenge.
It's rough.
Stuff. But we have to overcome.
And still, what is this guy? Q in the snow.
not easy, bro.
No. So just to this guy's spiritual about cars.
AMG. No.
Evo, Ferrari, Lamborghini,
Porsche.
nothing. French fries.
I'm down.
I was
I
telling
knew
them
it.
that you're spiritual about automobiles. Anything want to add to that and end our spirituality episode file?
No,
Slash
that's
in the
it.
making?
That's it.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
All right, folks. So if anything, like let this run. If you guys have trouble sleeping, like I do, let's listen to the podcast. My voice will definitely put you guys to sleep.
If anybody's insomniac, any one of our listeners, you're welcome.
Yeah.
This is stronger than any Ambien that you could get on the market. And good night.
Subscribe. That's it.
In your way, tell them
Make
to
sure you
subscribe.
subscribe.
Thank you.
And share. Let your moms
And
know
share.
about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have us
Share.
over
Spread the
for
joy.
Sunday brunch.
Yay!
But anything that overlaps now we can freestyle some of the shits. So we got. Wait, it's funny because we gotta think up with the new jingle then, bro. Or we should pose it to the listeners or whatever. Not the ones in Hawaii because there are none.
I should actually make it like just stitch it together. It'd be like, JB, make it nice. And Leps.
Yeah.
Yo.
I thought
Like
about
that,
that,
right?
yeah. And
That's
Leps.
not bad.
But then it gotta be in somebody else's. Yeah,
it's like and Leps. It'll be in your voice. I could put it in your voice. And Leps.
And Leps.
And me.
And then back out, and then put some snoring. Cue in the snoring. Yeah.
Benchmark it. I like it.
Yeah. Cue in the snoring right after. New jingle. Yo, you dicks can't watch me take notes or whatever, because besides pissing off Joe, there's too many pregnant pauses.
That's okay. This all gets edited out.
Oh yeah.
Wax. Once it's on wax, it's official.